I've been a 911 dispatcher for 11 years. I've heard people die on the phone. I've talked someone through CPR on their child. I've listened to a man's final words as his house burned around him. But nothing prepared me for call log 2847. Because that call didn't end when the line went dead. It kept recording. 6 more minutes of breathing that shouldn't have been there. And when I finally understood what I was hearing, I knew I'd never sleep soundly again. My name is Sarah Chen, and this is what happened on the night of October 19th. The call came in at 11:47 p.m. on a Tuesday. I was 3 hours into my overnight shift, already on my 4th coffee, when the screen lit up with an incoming 911 call. Cell phone. The location ping was vague, somewhere off Route 17 in the rural farmland west of the county line, an area known for poor cell reception and long stretches of empty road. I hit accept and went into my standard opening. 911, what's your emergency? Nothing, just an open line. I could hear breathing, quick, shallow breaths that spoke of panic barely contained. Hello, this is 911. Can you hear me? Yes. The voice was a whisper, female, terrified. Yes, I can hear you. Ma'am, what's your emergency? There's someone outside my car. Still whispering. I don't know who they are, they're just standing there. I pulled up the map, zooming in on the cell tower ping. Route 17, mile marker 34. Nothing out there but farmland and one closed-down gas station. Okay, ma'am, I need you to stay calm. Are you in a safe location? Are your doors locked? Yes, all the doors are locked, but they won't stop staring. Can you describe the person? A pause. The breathing got faster. I can't see their face, it's too dark, but they're tall, really tall, and they're not moving. They're just standing there, maybe 10 feet from my car, staring at me. Do you know this person? Did they follow you? I don't know. I was driving home from work and my car started making this noise, so I pulled over. I was going to call a tow truck, but when I looked up, they were already there, like they'd been waiting. I was already typing notes, flagging the call as priority. What's your name, ma'am? Emma Reeves. Okay, Emma, I'm Sarah. I'm going to help you. Can you tell me exactly where you are? What can you see around you? I'm on Route 17. There's nothing here, just fields. And that old gas station, the abandoned one, I can see it about a quarter mile ahead. I knew that gas station. Miller's Gas and Go, been closed for 5 years since the highway bypass opened. I flagged the location and sent out a dispatch to the nearest patrol units. Units are on their way, Emma. They'll be there in approximately 12 minutes. I need you to stay on the line with me, okay? Don't hang up. Okay. Her voice was shaking now. Okay, but Sarah, they moved. My stomach tightened. What do you mean they moved? They took a step closer. They're just slowly walking toward my car. Not fast, just one step every few seconds, like they have all the time in the world. Can you start your car? Can you drive away? I tried. The engine won't turn over. That's why I pulled over in the first place. It's completely dead. I checked the dispatch screen. Nearest unit was Deputy Martinez, still 9 minutes out. Too far. Emma, I need you to stay calm. Keep your doors locked. Don't try to engage with this person. Can you see if there are any other cars on the road? Any lights? No, nothing. There's never anyone on this road at night. That's why She broke off with a sharp intake of breath. Oh God. Emma, what's happening? They're at my window. Her whisper was barely audible now. They're right at my window, looking in. I can see them now. I can see... Emma, don't look at them. Keep your eyes down. Focus on my voice. Their face. She was crying now, trying to keep quiet. Something's wrong with their face. It's too long. The proportions are wrong, like someone tried to make a person but got the measurements off. And their eyes, oh God, their eyes are... Emma, don't focus on them. Tell me about your car. What kind of car are you driving? What? It's a Honda Civic, blue. Why does that? Just stay with me, Emma. Tell me what you see inside your car. Describe it to me. I was trying to ground her, keep her from spiraling into panic, but I could hear her breathing getting more ragged, more desperate. There's my purse on the passenger seat. My work badge is clipped to it. I work at the hospital in Riverside. I'm a nurse. I was just driving home from my shift. I just want to go home. I know, Emma, and you will. Deputy Martinez is 7 minutes away now. Just hold on. They're trying the door handle. My blood went cold. Don't open it. No matter what, don't open that door. I won't, I promise. But they keep trying it, over and over, pull, 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 like they're testing it. And they're smiling, Sarah. They're smiling at me with this wide, wide smile that shouldn't fit on a human face. I could hear it now in the background of the call, a rhythmic sound, the door handle being pulled, released, pulled again. Click, click, click. Emma, is there anything in your car you can use as a weapon? A tire iron, a flashlight, anything? I don't know, maybe in the trunk? But I can't go back there. I can't move. If I move, The clicking stopped. The silence that followed was worse. Emma, what's happening? They stopped. Her whisper was so quiet I had to turn up my headset volume. They're backing away, walking backwards, still staring at me. They're going back toward the road. That's good, Emma. That's good. Deputy Martinez is 5 minutes out. Just stay where you are. Wait, there's someone else. What do you mean someone else? On the other side of the car, I can see them in my rearview mirror. Another one, standing behind my car. How did I not see them before? My hands were shaking as I typed updates into the system. I pulled up the GPS tracking for Martinez's patrol car. 4 minutes out. Emma, how many people do you see now? 2. No, wait, 3. There's another one coming out of the field. They're all just standing there, forming a circle around my car, not moving, just watching. Okay, Emma, listen to me very carefully. I need you to get down. Lay across the front seat so they can't see you. Can you do that? If I move, they'll... Emma, get down. Now. I heard rustling, the sound of her shifting position. Her breathing was coming in quick gasps now, on the edge of hyperventilation. I'm down. I can't see them anymore, but I can hear them. What do you hear? Footsteps, circling the car, all of them, walking around it in the same direction. Around and around, and they're humming. Humming? It's not a song. It's just one note. All of them, the same note, over and over. It's getting louder. I could hear it now through the phone, a low, droning hum that seemed to vibrate through the connection. It made my teeth ache. Martinez's voice crackled over the radio. Dispatch, this is Unit 12, approaching mile marker 34 on Route 17. I don't see any vehicle. Repeat, no vehicle visible. I grabbed my radio. Unit 12, caller stated she's near the old Miller's gas station. Blue Honda Civic. Copy that. Passing the gas station now. Still no vehicle in sight. Are you sure about the location? I checked the cell tower ping again. It should have been accurate to within a few hundred feet. Affirmative, Unit 12. That's the location from the cell tower. Back to Emma. Emma, the deputy is at your location. Can you see his lights? What? No, there's nothing. Just darkness and those things and that sound. Emma, he's there. Flash your headlights. Can you reach them? I'll try. More rustling. Then a new sound, sharp and terrible. Screaming. Emma was screaming. They're on the car! They're climbing on the car! Emma, what's happening? They're on the roof. I can hear them. They're trying to get in through the sunroof. I could hear it. Scratching, scraping, the sound of something moving across metal, and that humming louder now surrounding everything. Unit 12, do you have visual? The caller is in immediate danger. Martinez's voice was strained. Dispatch, I'm at the exact coordinates. There's nothing here. Just an empty field. No car, no person, nothing. That was impossible. I could hear Emma. I could hear the scratching and the humming and her terrified breathing. Emma, the deputy is there. I need you to... The line cut out. Just dead air. The call timer stopped at 8 minutes, 43 seconds. Emma, are you there? Nothing. I tried calling back. The phone rang and rang, then went to a generic voicemail. I sent Martinez to search the area more thoroughly. I pinged the phone again. Same location, Route 17, mile marker 34. But there was nothing there. I sat back in my chair, my heart still racing, and stared at the call log on my screen. Something about it looked wrong. The duration. It said the call was still active. That wasn't possible. The line had gone dead. I'd heard it disconnect, but the timer was still running. 8:44, 8:45, 8:46. I unmuted my headset and listened, breathing. Someone was breathing on the line. Slow, measured breaths. Not panicked like Emma's had been. Calm, almost peaceful. Hello? Is someone there? The breathing continued. In, out, in, out. Emma, can you hear me? No response. Just breathing. I should have disconnected. That's protocol. Once a call is resolved or contact is lost, you clear the line for new emergencies. But something kept me listening. The breathing changed. got closer, as if someone had picked up the phone and put it right against their mouth. I could hear the wetness of it, the slight whistle of air through teeth. Then a voice, low and rough, like rocks grinding together. She was delicious. My blood turned to ice. Who is this? Where is Emma Reeves? A sound that might have been laughter. Emma is right here. Would you like to speak with her? Put her on the phone. Now. Of course. Silence for a moment. Then another voice came on the line. Female, flat, dead. Hello, Sarah. It was Emma's voice, but wrong, like someone was playing a recording and forgetting to make it sound human. No emotion, no inflection, just words. I'm in the car, Sarah. I'm safe now. You can disconnect the call. Emma, what happened? Where are you? I'm in the car. Everything is fine. Thank you for your help. Emma, let me speak to Deputy Martinez. Is he there with you? There's no one here, Sarah. Just me, in my car, alone. But I could hear something in the background, that humming, and other sounds, wet sounds like chewing. Emma, you should forget about this call, Sarah. It was a false alarm. Nothing happened. No one is here. No one was ever here. The line went dead, for real this time. The call timer stopped at 14 minutes, 51 seconds. I sat there shaking, staring at the screen. Then I grabbed my radio. Unit 12, what's your status? Still at mile marker 34, dispatch. I've searched a half-mile radius. There's no sign of any vehicle, no tire tracks, nothing. It's like no one was ever here. Copy that. Return to patrol. I filed the report, logged the call, marked it as unresolved. But I included everything, the transcript, the recording, all of it. My supervisor called me into her office the next day. Sarah, I listened to that call from last night. And, she looked uncomfortable. The call cut off at 8:43, just like you said, but the recording, after that point, there's nothing. Just dead air. No breathing, no voices, nothing. That's impossible. I heard it. I heard someone breathing and then that voice and then Emma. I believe you heard something, but it's not on the recording. We had tech check it twice. After 8:43, it's just silence until the call disconnects at 8:51. 8:51? No, it went until 14:51, almost 15 minutes. She showed me her screen. The system shows 8:51, and there's no audio after the line cuts. They thought I'd imagined it. Stress, they said. Happens to dispatchers sometimes, especially on disturbing calls. They offered me time off. I took it, but I couldn't let it go. I drove out to mile marker 34 myself 3 days later. Found the spot where Martinez had searched. There was nothing there, just like he'd said. Empty fields, the old gas station in the distance. I walked the area anyway, looking for any sign, tire tracks, debris, anything. That's when I found the phone. It was in the ditch by the side of the road, partially buried in mud. A cell phone in a purple case. I picked it up carefully, turned it over. There was a hospital ID badge clipped to the case. Emma Reeves, RN, Riverside Hospital. The phone was dead, but I took it to a tech friend who owed me a favor. He got it working enough to pull the call log. The last call made from that phone was to 911 at 11:47 p.m. on October 19th. Duration 8 minutes, 43 seconds. But there was something else on the phone. A voice memo recorded at 11:55 p.m. that same night, 4 minutes after the call supposedly ended. My friend played it for me. At first, it was just that humming, that same drone I'd heard during the call. Then Emma's voice, but not whispering now, screaming words I couldn't understand in a language that shouldn't exist. Then other voices joined in, multiple voices, all humming that same note, getting louder and louder until the recording peaked and distorted. And underneath it all, barely audible, another voice. The grinding, rock-like voice I'd heard on the phone. It was saying something over and over. My tech friend isolated it, cleaned it up so we could hear it clearly. Thank you for your assistance. We will see you soon. The recording cut off. I reported it. Of course I did. But when the police sent someone to retrieve the phone, it was gone. Just an empty spot in my friend's safe where I'd left it. The official record states that Emma Reeves is a missing person. Her car was never found. No body, no evidence of foul play, just another person who vanished on a rural highway. But I know better. Because 2 weeks after that call, I received a package at the dispatch center. No return address. Inside was a voice recorder, the kind reporters use. I took it to a private room and hit play. It was the full recording of that 911 call, all 14 minutes and 51 seconds of it. Everything that supposedly wasn't there. The breathing, the voices, Emma's flat, dead recitation that everything was fine. And at the very end, after Emma's voice cut off, there was one more sound. A dial tone. Then that grinding voice, one last time. "Hello, Sarah. We're looking forward to meeting you. Keep listening. Keep answering. We'll call again soon." The recording ended. I quit my job the next day, moved 3 states away, changed my number. I don't answer unknown calls anymore. I don't work any job that involves phones. But sometimes, late at night, I still hear it. That humming, that single, droning note. And I wonder how many other dispatchers have received calls like mine. How many other Emma Reeves are out there, pulled over on dark roads, watching something approach their car with that too wide smile? How many of those calls are still recording, picking up sounds that shouldn't be there, long after the line goes dead? I don't dispatch anymore, but I still listen to police scanners sometimes. Old habits. Last week I heard a call go out. Route 17, mile marker 34. Female caller, trapped in her vehicle. Someone standing outside her car. The dispatcher's voice was professional, calm. She had no idea what was waiting for her on that line. I almost called to warn her. But what would I say? That she shouldn't listen to the breathing after the call cuts out? That she shouldn't check the recording later? That once you hear those voices, once they know you can hear them, they never stop calling? The call lasted 8 minutes and 43 seconds. I wonder what she heard in the 6 minutes after that. I wonder if she's still listening.